Hello, good day viewers. I am Okocha P. Marcel and this is my channel. In this channel, we share news content and talk realities out of issues. Welcome to the news for the moment.
The Independent National Electoral Commission INEC has for the first time responded to accusation that it failed to follow the Electoral Act of 2022 and also failed to abide by its own guidelines on the mode of collation of results in the last presidential elections. The development comes in response to a petition by the Action People's Party, the APP, before the Presidential Election Petition Court in the FCT. The APP is challenging the result of the presidential poll and the declaration of All Progressive Congress APC standard bearer, Bola Tinubu, on the grounds of alleged substantial non-compliance with the electoral laws of Nigeria, as well as the breach of the INEC guidelines. But in reply to the suit instituted by one of the parties, the APP INEC, through one of his lawyers, Abubakar Mohammed, insisted that it conducted free and fair polls on February 25th. The APP had alleged that INEC breached its own laws and guidelines. However, INEC dismissed the party's argument that the result collation were to be done electronically, citing paragraph 50 to 55 of the regulation guidelines for the conduct of the 2023 presidential election. It also dismissed the allegation that its officials doctored result to favor a particular political party's candidate, or there was overvoting. The date for hearing of the 5 petitions for the so been received from the People's Democratic Party, the Labour Party, the APP Action Alliance, and the Allied People's Movement is yet to be fixed by the PEPC. Earlier, there was conversation with legal practitioner on the issue. This is what he had to say.
Enacted its own regulation, which is the regulation that was used for this election. And then the regulation in section 38 introduced electronic collation or transmission of results into the system. And after that introduction, because that is the discretion that section 160 gave to of the Constitution gave to INEC to create its own regulation, that the discretion, and to use that to create its own way of managing or carrying out electoral activities. That discretion was done by the enactment of this regulation, and this regulation introduced electronic transmission. So there's no more discretion for INEC. Once it says in section 38 of the regulation that election results will be transmitted from the polling unit by the electoral officers, then it means that there is no longer discretion for INEC to say that they are going to use both manual transmission and electronic transmission, the manual collation and electronic transmission. That would have been possible if that regulation was not enacted, and then INEC went out of its way to inform Nigerians that it is going to transmit results live, real time, from polling units. It gave Nigerians that confidence. And that was why many Nigerians trooped out to the street to carry out their civic responsibility. So I do not want to align with the position that INEC has a discretion to now decide on the day of the election to transmit some results and then collect some results manually. So my thinking is that this is an afterthought. This is wrong from inception. INEC has no discretion to transmit results electronically, and it has no discretion to collect results outside the transmission by electronic means that it itself introduced into the regulation.